Hello, you beautiful people of the London Visited Coffee channel. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to start off with a massive thank you to kick off. And the massive thank you is because we've now gone over 200 subscribers on this channel. I started it, I was trying to work it out actually, I think it's about 15 months ago. And the reason I started this channel was because I realised when I was filming for the main channel, which is nearly 25,000 subscribers, and it might actually be that by the time this video goes out, and I realised I was around London shooting videos for all different sorts of bits, and if you're a follower on both, also a massive thank you. And I realised that I then spend half my time in a coffee shop, either warming up or just basically going for a coffee, because I love coffee. And then I realised how many of the coffee shops that I went to were absolutely bloody awful. And then I came across some absolute belters, which I thought, wow. And I thought, do you know what? This would be amazing info to share. And they always say on YouTube, if you want to be successful on YouTube, pick a niche, pick a subject, and really, really go for it. But the more niche that you get, the more targeted it is, the more successful it is. And I thought, oh my God, how can I get more successful than doing London, but not just doing London, doing coffee in London? Got really, really specific. And then that went by the wayside because I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to enjoy it. And I really have enjoyed doing this. We've now got about 70 videos, I think, we've shot in different coffee shops, ranging from, my God, do you know what? I think, was it last week? So it was a 2. Yeah, it might well have been actually. Might have been the worst. To a 25. 1 at 25. And we've got some 24s as well. And it's been absolutely fantastic. We've met some amazing people. Some amazing people have done videos with me doing coffee tasting, and I thank you all for that. And for those of you that also want to come out and do coffee tasting with me, I also thank you, because I can't wait. And what I love about going out with people is that they watch the videos and they know in advance. Well, they keep me on track because I forget. You know me, I just ramble away. If you're a watcher on the other channel, you'll know that from when we do our walks and do our Q&As, etc. So I love doing it. So that's the reason we're doing it, because also I want to bring you the best independent coffee places in London, some of the quirky ones as well, but keeping away from your Starbucks, your Costas, etc. because everyone goes there and they're always packed, but it's the independent coffee shops that I really want to go for. So anyway, so into this week, be no surprise, we're nearly 3 minutes into the video and we haven't talked about coffee here today. But actually, today, the reason we're here is because I wanted to find a coffee shop. I was in St John's Wood, wanted to find an independent coffee shop, and when I look round, they're all chains. You've got Notes, and I'm not being funny, Notes coffee I've had, and it is ropey and rank. It's not very nice at all. And they've got other coffee chains, and I thought, do you know what, let's find one. And we've got this one, which is here at the station. It's called Helterskelter. Now, what's interesting about this coffee shop is you literally walk out the station and miss it. So that's the first bit. So it's a bit of one. But also, when I went in there, I didn't realise why it was called Helterskelter until I went in there. It's got loads and loads of Beatles stuff. So if you want Beatles bits, Beatles memorabilia, Beatles souvenirs, etc., the coffee shop has got it in there. So you can go in there, get your coffee, and get some Beatles bits and pieces as well. So there you go. Hence the name Helterskelter. There you go. A nod to the Beatles. Love it. So long may that stay here. And also, sitting here, I've got the aircon, or the air duct behind me. That's those lines up the top there, which then puts the ventilation through to the underground system, which is down below, because as you've seen from the start, we are right by St John's Wood Station, which is a beautiful area of London. And I love St John's Wood Station because for me, it's with its palm trees, it's quite eccentric. It's London to a manor, which is the different temperate climate. You've got palm trees and it's all out the front of a tube station. Amazing. So anyway, there you go. So that's why we're here and that's what we're doing. So should we do what we're here for? Come on then. So we've got black Americano as normal. They've got all the bits and pieces that are in there, all the normal drinks. Black Americano, I think it sent me back £3.70. So coffee in London, absolutely fantastic. I'll take that. Plus I've also got for my late lunch, I've got a chocolate muffin as well. So we've got a chocolate muffin. Right. So shall we do a tasting? Why not? Let's give it a go, and let's see what the coffee's like. Right, so black Americano. Let's go for the aroma first. Oh, now that has got a sort of a nutty, very, very sort of nutty aroma to it. The nutty aroma, I would say, is probably sort of Brazil nut. That's where I'm going with that. And I would even say, have you ever had chocolate Brazils? Yeah, we're going to go off on a tangent here, you can tell, can't you? But chocolate Brazil, so you've got a Brazil nut and it's covered in a thin layer of, well, depending where you get them from, but it's got a thin layer of chocolate on the top. That's what it sort of smells like. It's that sort of chocolate and Brazil nut mix. There you go. So it wasn't totally off the beaten track. So love that. So as far as the aroma is concerned, now that's been sitting here for a little while whilst I've been yabbering on. Nearly 6 minutes we've been yabbering on. And the aroma is still coming out. In a lot of coffee places, you go and you've got to fight to still get the aroma at that time after. So you're just like, where's the aroma gone? So the aroma is still coming out. It's still coming out wonderfully. So I'm going to give that a 4. Okay, so it's a good aroma. Not my favourite because I don't know. There's something about that nutty smell, but it's still a 4. Oh, by the way, we're sitting by a main road. So you're going to get police sirens or ambulance or fire engines and all the rest of it. And that is just London. There you go. Actually, it was a plainclothes police car. Right. So let's go for the acidity next and sweetness. Oh, now that is very nice. That just is really, really smooth across the tongue. You're probably noticing the flowers blowing behind me. It is a very windy day in London, but you can't tell it from me because I've got no hair on my head. Okay, so just for clarity. So acidity-wise, really, really smooth. Goes lovely across the tongue. That really is nice. Yeah. How smooth it's gone, and it leaves you wanting more, which is always a good sign. So acidity, I'm going to give that a 5. That is really nice. Okay, so I'm going to give you a 5 on that one. Sweetness. Oh yeah, a little bit of sweetness on there. Do you know what? That's just perfect. Yeah, sweetness. I'm going to give that a 5 as well because that is just lovely. So we're going 4, 5 and a 5. Doing well with this one. This is going to be a good one. It's already outscored a lot of the coffee places. Old Helterskelter here at St John's Wood. And I can keep saying that because I can see the shop in front of me and I'm not forgetting where I am. Okay, next, let's go for the body. Now for the body. Oh, sorry, I have to pull on that because it's magnetic on the end of the camera stand, so it's able to bring back up quite nicely. Right, let's go for the body, and let's see. It's clinging slightly, but it's not too strong. Do you know what? I thought the body might be because it's quite a watery coffee, so it's not really strong in consistency. So that. Put that down there. There you go. I'm going to give that a 3. Okay, so that gets a 3 for the body, and then the finish. That's a good coffee. Does make you want more, but I've had coffees where it's got all together and it kept. I think the body is the bit that's probably the bit of a letdown on this one. So as far as the finish go, we're going to give that a 4. So can I remember? So we go 2 5s, which is 10, 2 4s, 18, and a 3 for the body, so 21. So it's still a good coffee. And I'm really pleased about that because when looking at St John's Wood, which is a lovely area of London, great shops, etc., the problem is there isn't any other real independent coffee shop. So having a 21 out of 25 here, right by the station, hidden away, definitely come and have your coffee here before you go to St John's Wood. Alternatively, if you're coming to London and you're coming up for the cricket at Lord's, which is literally just down the main road that's behind the camera, come in here and have your coffee first or take your coffee with you. There you go. Okay, excellent. So that's a 21. Now, I know I've shortchanged you over the last couple of weeks, guys, with the food. So I got a chocolate muffin. Oh God, that is really, really chocolatey. Look at that. Oh. And that is amazing. That is really good. But no scoring on that one. I'm really pleased. 21 out of 25. Well, it just shows you little independent places need to be supported. But you can have a fantastic coffee as well. So amazing. So thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Now, speaking of stations, we also did one called Gramos Coffee, which was in King's Cross Station. It's actually in the station itself, underground. So I'm going to put a link to that video up the top right hand corner. And that was another really, really good coffee as well. So if you click on that, I'll see you in there. Thanks so much for your support. Really appreciate it. And if you know anyone else that likes coffee, tell them about the channel. See a bit of London as well, maybe, because we can then divert them to our sister channel, London Visited. So yeah, send them over so they can come and have a coffee. And don't forget, if you're coming to London, do let me know, because if our diaries collide, we can have a coffee together and do a coffee tasting and get you on the channel as well. It'll be amazing to see you. Thanks so much for watching. As always, take care. Catch you in the next one. Bye.